Okay, hi Amanda. Two very important things have happened since I last saw you, and the first one is that Scribblers is out, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and there are a few grammatical errors, but it's okay because I don't care, because it's absolutely gorgeous, and just look at it. I will get you a copy as soon as possible, or rather probably Cassie will get you a copy, or you can wait till spring, whichever you would prefer. I mean, fall. I'm a little confused. I'm not very confused. I'm not so confused like I was before, because finals are over, and everything is fine now. This came out so beautifully. Oh my god. So happy. Anyway, that brings me to my other thing, the other very important thing, which is that I graduated. And graduation is strange, because it's exciting but it's also very boring at parts. It's frustrating because you wait in a line for a long time, then you sit down and you wait for a long time and you listen to people who you don't particularly care about or know who they are. I still don't know what a provost is. Can someone explain to me what a provost is? Because I don't understand. The Wikipedia entry did not help. But one speaker in particular was very good. Cory Booker, who is the mayor of Newark and has been called... basically he's been called awesome, but in different, more technical sounding terms. He talked about love in general, which is a topic I'm in favor of. I'm in favor of love. I'm in favor of using love. I'm in favor of useful fun, which means I'm in favor of love. A lot of the speakers talked about family, including Cory Booker, who talked about love for generations yet unborn, which means that people work for a better world without knowing who they're benefiting, but they're still working to benefit people they don't even know, people who haven't even been born yet, which is great, which is awesome. One of the speakers said, your family is the most important thing, your family is important above all else, and the second most important thing is following your passion. And a lot of the speakers talked about family. They talked about the importance of family ties and the importance of knowing where you come from and remembering your roots and not being an asshole, basically. And I think that's an important concept, and I don't think it's an important concept because remember your roots, remember you owe us, not like that. If you remember that you owe your existence to the generations before you, then you remember that you're not alone and that you're connected to other people and that you can help generations after you, and that it's all about useful fun. It's all about helping people, and it's all about compassion, and it's all about awesome. I think that's a good concept. I think it's a concept that people should keep in mind, and I think it was a good thing to say at graduation. There's another thing that they brought up a lot, which was justice and truth. Truth and justice! They talked about being committed to preserving your own truth. I don't think they talked about it in those words exactly, but those are my words and I'm going to keep them. They talked about defending your own truth and staying true to your own truth. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. So, they talked about that, and they talked about being committed to justice and being a strong person in that you will not back down from your ideal. There's an emphasis that you are the generation that needs to change things. You are our hope for the future. You have to be committed to justice because it's all on you. And I don't think that's true. I think that it is true that we need to be committed to justice and truth and whatnot, but I think that it doesn't matter what age you are. I mean, if you're a 6-year-old, you probably don't really understand that very much. But once you're an adult, I don't think you should stop being committed to justice or turn around and say to the other generation that you are our only hope, because I think you should lead by example and continue to follow truth and love and justice and whatever for the rest of your life. I don't think it should be something that happens only when you're young. And I know that probably wasn't the intention of the speakers to say that, but it comes off that way sometimes. It comes off as, you must carry our burden of sadness and despair. I don't want to carry your burden of sadness and despair. I do want to make the world a better place, but I think everyone should be trying to make the world a better place, otherwise it's not going to be a better place. So that was graduation. And those are the two most important things that happened since I saw you last. Also, I redecorated my room. I actually, injured my thumb putting in thumbtacks. There are a lot of things on my walls now. Almost as many things as were on my walls in the dorm, possibly as many, but probably not, because there are still some things in folders, so it makes sense that possibly there are not as many things on my walls. Anyway, I will give you a tour of my room. So Amanda, when you enter my room, you'll see this is creative writing at Fairleigh Dickinson University. This is actually Bruce Springsteen at Fairleigh Dickinson University, but you know that. Now I apologize for the mess. It is much less messy than it was before. Here is my door. It is full of happy things and ridiculous things, such as Yorko Soar and Carolina Dinosaur, Vote Carolina 2012, and this. I still don't understand this, but I love it. This giraffe, my old name tag thing from 308 North. I'm a turret. This shield is amazing, which reminds me, my friend Joanne got me a Captain America shield, which is magical because it helps me find these shoes which I wore at graduation. This is a television. It is on my dresser in a very kind of precarious position. The entire dresser almost fell on me this morning. This is the wall of animals and Harry Potter. And I was talking about love a lot before. Partially my preoccupation with that is a result of being part of the Harry Potter generation in which we were told love is the most important, compassion is the most important ever of all time. That's Orpheus and Eurydice. This is a pretty scene. I'm not going to show you every picture because that would be a little ridiculous. This is my bookshelf. It took me hours and hours and hours to get all those books on the shelves because they're arranged by genre because I don't know, I just had to do that. These are the books that are most important to me. They're close to my bed, which is unmade. And these are most of the pictures that are very important to me. Freelancers, Harry Potter, horses, an owl, Whamfest, Neil Caffrey. Vladimir's over here, Neil is over here. And that was Vladimir sniffing. I'm not sure if you could hear that. He has the chronic snuffles, don't worry. He's fine. This is my wall of inspiring and happy things because it needs to be a happy and inspiring wall because this is where I will be sitting and staring when I work on resume and job applications and article ideas and everything in the world. So it has to be happy and inspiring. So that is my room. We are done with the tour. Oh, and this is the floor, which I want you to notice. It may have some stuff. That was my phone. It may have some stuff on it, but it doesn't have that much stuff on it. It had a lot of stuff on it before. Also, it's Carolina colored, look. So, Amanda, that was my room, and that's about all I have to say for today. And I hope I see you soon because I miss you already. And I kind of miss Fairleigh, but not so much yet. It's probably because of all the work that kind of stole my soul away, but if you'll notice the puff levels are pretty tame right now, so everything's cool. So don't forget to have lots of useful fun, which is a little longer than don't forget to be awesome, but don't forget to be awesome either. See you soon. Bye.